Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So in this video, I'm going to be reviewing one of those cheap online anvils that everyone takes and talk about. It's a little double horn anvil. I believe it's Italian make. I can't even pronounce the name, so I'm not going to try. If you want to find out more about this anvil, read up on it, specs, things like that, I will drop a couple of affiliate links down in the description so you can go check those out. Read up on them. If you do decide to purchase through those links, just be aware they are affiliated links, so I do get a small spiff for sending you their direction, if you would, at no additional cost to you. So it goes a great way to take and help support the channel, but just be advised of that, full disclosure. YouTube makes us do that sort of thing, right? Anyways, so yeah. So far, what do I think of it? I haven't even got it unboxed yet. I figured I would do this in like a live video format, cut in with some other B-roll as well. But first impressions, and I've seen this as a couple reviews online as well, is that the packaging is horrible. And I can, for one, say that with all certainty. I literally got a box that looked exactly like a photo that somebody had complained about one of these anvils. It literally looks like the same box. So I don't know, maybe they shipped me that guy's anvil. But this side here is completely busted out. It's got a hole in it. Came that way, really roughed up. It did arrive very quickly, so I can say that. My particular anvil came FedEx, and I believe it arrived in about 4 days from the time of ordering. So a very quick turnaround time. And for the price, I don't know whether you can beat it or not, but we're going to go ahead and crack open this puppy, and we're going to take a look at it and get like a first impressions. I know some people don't like unboxing videos and things like that, so I'm not going to try to spend too much time on the unboxing experience here. It's cardboard, things like that. But I did want to make everybody aware that people's concerns about the shipment, you know, the quality of the shipment with the box being busted open and things like that, that's very true. So hopefully there's no damage to the actual product on the inside. You wouldn't think there would be because it's an anvil, but you never know. So, all right, pull this open here. I ship a lot of items. I've shipped my Ironworks all over the world, and this is just, oh, this is miraculously bad. But so there's some of your shipping material, a really thin piece of balsa. I don't know what that is. A little bit of foam, you know, got to have some of that foam in there, protect it. Another little thin strip of balsa, you know, again to protect the horn from going outside the box. Did not work. A random bit of, I don't know, dragon skin, I guess, for extra armament. A piece of cardboard, some extra fluff of the box, and that's it. That was it for the the packing material inside the box. So overall, we're going off really well. We're off to a great start. Now let's take an actual look at the anvil itself. I'm going to pull it out. The one that I bought is the 66-pound model. They do not give you an option online. They come in two colors. Get that box out of the way. They come in black, and then they also come in this blue color that you see here. Blue's not my favorite. I did request, if at all possible, they would send me a black one. They did not, so they sent me a blue one instead. But fair enough, they did have it posted that what you get is at random. So looking at the bottom side of the anvil, and again, I'll put some B-roll of some close-up shots of this. Looking at the bottom side of the anvil, it's pretty rough on the bottom side like you would expect. They're not going to do a ton of finishing on a cheap anvil like this. I believe I paid right around 160 bucks, I don't know, it was 100 and some, it's 100 and a half anyhow, right around that amount. So yeah, what can you expect? 66-pound anvil, it's a cheap anvil. The big deal is, can it walk and talk like an anvil? So we'll flip it over here and see what we're looking at here. Okay, So right off the bat on one of the sides here, I could pretty much tell somebody's been in fixing this with some sort of filler weld. I'm hoping it's filler weld in the side of this piece here. But you can see it's smoother versus the casting of the rest of the piece. The top is milled flat, and it is what I would probably say maybe like a 400 grit finish. Maybe a little less than that, maybe a 220 grit finish, if you will. It's going to be a mess. It'll be a mess already, I'm telling you. Whew. So we'll get this wiped down clean. It does come greased, so you know it's not rusty or anything like that. It comes with a fairly small hardy hole. I wouldn't even know what that is there. I'll have to go grab a measurement here. I'll take a look at the hardy hole. The hardy hole is about just a fuzz under. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's got a burr on there, but it's right around 5/8. 5/8, almost dead on 3/4 inch square. It's more like 5/8 inch square. So this is a small anvil, no doubt. So it's going to have small tooling. This will not be your thing if you're trying to take and forge sledgehammers on it or anything like that. It's meant for what it's meant for. It's meant for being a portable option, a lighter option, something for smaller work to be done on it. Something like, you know, lock work or things of that nature would go great. Or just smaller projects. Anything like this right here is just a mason jar. You guys probably can't see that worth anything, but this is like a mason jar candle holder. Obviously you can use the horn, stuff like this, smaller projects. So I think it would be a good starter anvil nonetheless right now. So yeah, no problem with the face. Horn's definitely a little bit rough. It's got some pitting, really rough cast. Again, they have a filler material here on this side, so I'll find out what that is here very shortly. And then on this side, they've got the logo. Again, it's the ACCIAIO 30, or 30 kilograms, or 66 pounds. So that's what it comes out to roughly. That's what they say. But yeah, so that's what I have arrived with. So initial impressions, initial thoughts. It is not the smoothest, cleanest anvil I've seen as far as a brand new anvil, but it doesn't really come with brand new prices. It kind of comes with a used anvil price, even though it being a brand new product. The big key thing for this, will it be able to stand up to just some reasonable forging abuse? And we will get into that here maybe in another video, a little later video, but I wanted to take and show this off a little bit that I got this in. And like I said, I'll make a video where I very specifically I take and use it. I just want to show off the product itself so you kind of know what you're getting yourself into if you're going to buy this. Right off the bat, initial impressions. If you need a good flat surface, you want the dual horn look of it, and you know it to be somewhat functional. I believe this will be a perfectly functional piece once you do a little bit of cleanup work. Some suggestions: I would grind this horn nice and smooth with a flat disc, and we may just do that in a whole nother video and just prep this up. We might just do a little series on this little thing to try to make this more usable in a professional type sense. Edges are good and sharp, clean, no nip. No nicks or chunks taken out of it, at least in my model. I'm not a big fan of the blue paint. That's a horrible ideal for that. They should have painted it black. So I will probably paint it black. That's my ideal of it. I'll most likely paint the anvil black. So, yeah, that's what it is. That's what you're getting yourself into if you're buying it. Stay tuned for more videos. Probably this upcoming week, if you're watching this video in the present sense. Stay tuned for some more videos on this, and we will definitely get into fixing this thing up for professional work and just kind of do a little bit of a series on it as well. So that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching it. If you enjoyed it, if you enjoyed this first initial look at one of these anvils in closer detail, hit that like button and send it around to your friends if they're considering this anvil. And like always, God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching.